is just so awesome to see how the crowds are out there. People who I never would have met or never would have known or probably still will never meet. They are out there. They are standing for my son.
Today, thousands are peacefully protesting in honor of Eric Garner. This after a grand jury's decision not to charge a New York City police officer in the apparent chokehold death. Now, one of those protests was right here in Music City. Today, a Nashville attorney learned that her reaction to these cases was shared by so many others. News Channel 5's Andrea Klein-Thomas has more on the impact she hopes to have.
Well, some people may say, all right, already, what are these protests going to do? But this lawyer put her protest on Facebook yesterday, and today about 75 people showed up. It's that mobilization they hope can become powerful.
I hope that this is never me or my son.
They come as strangers responding to an event posted on Facebook.
We're protesting police brutality against people of color and really just letting everybody know that all lives matter.
So they're taking a stand by lying down.
The first 11 minutes represent the 11 times Eric Garner said, "I can't breathe," before he was killed. The 4.5 minutes represent the number of hours Michael Brown's body was lying in the street.
15.5 minutes.
Laying out here in the cold is not uncomfortable because people live with deeper discomforts just for being the color of their skin.
Names like Michael Brown and Eric Garner may have been the catalyst.
My heart started racing. It's just this feeling of what kind of world am I living in?
But ask a few more questions.
There was an incident where I actually was stopped by the police.
And you'll see it's much deeper.
Turned out it didn't happen, but the police were still mad. And it turned into a situation where they got us out of the car, threw us up against the car, and held us at gunpoint.
A case of mistaken identity this law professor and federal public defender won't ever forget.
I want to see the grand jury process change.
Laying here itself won't change anything, but it's not meant to.
I want to see a change in the laws and possibly procedures for police conduct and the use of excessive force.
It does create a community.
We're doing something, and we're not just going to sit back in our living rooms and hear about another murder.
Who together
and about another police officer killing somebody else.
Hope to make a difference.
And another life being lost just because they're black or they're brown.
A Facebook group has been created with this protest, and they hope to have other events in the near future. Now, protesters were also invited to attend a vigil for Eric Garner that another group is hosting on December 12th at 7 p.m. at the Metro Police Department on James Robertson Parkway. Shannon.
And next Saturday, Eric Garner's family will hold their own protest in Washington, D.C. They plan to lead a march for justice with other families who have lost loved ones in police-involved incidents.